What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. So I'm going to focus in on the Tampa Bay Lightning Detroit Red Wings first round series, preview this matchup, and look at what to expect as the Yzerman Bowl. I think it was Proto or someone else tweeted that. As obviously Yzerman's the GM in Tampa and had an okay career with the Detroit Red Wings. I think the second best Red Wing of all time behind the great Gordie Howe, but we'll see how that shakes up. And again, I'm really excited for this matchup. I think Tampa is the best team in the Eastern Conference, and spoiler alert, they might pick to win the Cup. As much as Steven Stamkos gets a lot of the headlines and Ben Bishop between the pipes, rightfully so, the depth they have up front is amazing. Now, can Stamkos get shut down? Sure. It's not easy, but I think Detroit will have someone on him. If that does happen, Tyler Johnson can pick up the slack, and you look at, I think Jonathan Drouin will really be able to have a good series against this Red Wings team. It's his first taste of playoff hockey, and I'm not against betting on a teenager to do well in the Stanley Cup play. I think he turned 20 a few weeks ago, but you catch my drift. I think he'll be ready for this experience, and he'll be finding holes in the defense, taking advantage of them, and creating scoring chances for himself and for his teammates. I think this could be a good opportunity for him to really break out and showcase why he was the third pick in the draft. Now, having said that, a guy like Ryan Callahan that's played a lot of playoff hockey over the years, I think he'll be great down low. Detroit's D is a question mark for me. I like Cronwall, but beyond that, too many question marks back there for me to be, fully on board with them going up against this forward core. And Merrick said, look, he's been great since coming to Detroit, but let's look at the bigger picture here. So again, I think it's a favorable matchup for the Lightning. They're built a lot like the Detroit Red Wings teams that were competitive, legitimate Stanley Cup contenders from 2000 or 2010, what have you. And you look at what Detroit has. Obviously, the forwards are amazing. Gustav Nyquist, phenomenal. Datsuk and Zetterberg, the wily old veterans. They can still get it done though. Detroit's got an interesting mix of veterans and young players. Obviously, Thomas Tatar, Riley Sheahan, guys like that. But I like the way Tampa's built better. And you can fault me for that. You can say I'm being a Red Wing hater, whatever. I think this this matchup is so in Tampa's favor. It's not even funny. And then you look at Detroit. I already talked about it. Starting Peter Mrazek. I think Mrazek is a great goalie, but Ben Bishop has a .921 save percentage in 4 games against Detroit this year. So he's given up eight goals in 4 games. So I like his chances, and this is going to be his first taste of playoff hockey after having a miss last year's series against the Habs due to an injury, and he's going to want to showcase why he's such an elite goalie. You look at Tampa's D. Victor Hedman's phenomenal. Then the rest of the pieces kind of fall into place beyond him. Strawman had a great season this year for them. Even guys like Jason Garrison, can really help you out. And I think Braden Coburn, back from injury, will be able to have a positive impact in the series. And just again, maybe I'm talking too much about Tampa, but they're my pick for a reason. And that's no disrespect to the Red Wings, but they ran into the wrong matchup this year, kind of like last year against the Bruins. I have the Lightning pulling this out in 6 games. I think Detroit will win 2 games, whether one in Tampa, one in Detroit, whatever. I would never pick the Red Wings to get swept ever, plain and simple. But I can see Tampa winning this series in 5, more likely 6 games, and then being able to go on a long playoff run that culminates in the Stanley Cup coming to Channel Side. But we'll see what happens. I've been wrong before. Anyway, that's like this episode of the Power Play with CJ, Lightning, and 6. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the series, throughout the playoffs, and beyond. Later, guys.